So it's Tuesday. This is 4th Street. We're supposed to be open a week ago today, but looked like we weren't going to get a lot of our kitchen equipment in, and we just got it in late last week, and still haven't received our tables. Everything is just run into shipping problems for one reason or another that no one is really accepting responsibility for. So we're still not open, but that's just the way it goes. Supposedly the chairs, we've got 26 chairs coming for all the tables, and those will be here supposedly tomorrow. And then we've got the tables coming we've got butcher block tables that will be all four tops in this general area next to the booths here. And then the booth tables will be butcher block tables for the 6-person booths. New sconces are in there. That block that they're sitting on will be painted tomorrow. All of that area where now the wood is in, we left that open so that we could have a place to get the kitchen equipment through, because we decided to remove that door that was right there and turn that into a pass-through. But that wasn't going to be big enough, and the hallway back to the bathrooms right there wasn't going to be big enough to get the range in. So we left all that open and just patched it up now that the range and all the rest of the kitchen equipment are in. It's pretty funny, actually. We left that thing open and halted construction for weeks, waiting for that range to come in, and then when it got here, it didn't fit through the front door. So we had to take that thing apart anyway. Here is the lounge area. This is finally partially coming together. That's the bench. That cushion is going to be attached to the back, and then the cushion for the seats being fabricated right now, it's going to look like that. So, and then that's going to receive one of those pads on the back just like that. So it's coming together a little bit. The bar is pretty much done. Just needs to get cleaned. Got mirrors installed behind all those cubbies. TV is ready to go. It's in the box right there. I'm just keeping it in the box until all the dust settles so that we don't have to clean it. It's Tuesday. Final clean's probably going to be Thursday. That's most of the glassware and cutting boards and knives and forks and all the other shit that goes in a kitchen. Some of the patio furniture is right there. We got 55 seats on the patio outside. Go walk back in here. This is the hallway back to the bathrooms. You can see that all this is looking pretty nice. Kitchen finally has kitchen equipment in it. This is the dish pit. Dirty dishes go there, dishwasher, clean dishes, sinks, more sinks. There's the hood and range, all that stuff to cook with. A couple of refrigerators. We're going to have more refrigeration right there. Coffee and tea maker. Sandwich prep, storage. You see there's the range. That's the range that didn't fit through the front door. That's the 8-burner range. 2 ovens underneath. Char grill. Where is the... Oh, there's actually the grill itself. That goes on top right there. That's just it's a grill. Deep fryer. All that sits underneath the hood. This hood goes up through the 3 floors of apartments above, vents out the roof. Those little spigots coming out, that's fire suppression in case anything bad happens. And if you go down this hall, up there, that's where the offices are for admin stuff. Here are the bathrooms, this direction. You can't really see, it's not really bad lighting back here, but that floor, somebody flushed the toilet upstairs that said do not flush, and it flooded everything out down here last week, so we had to replace all that tile. One of the many cost overruns in this project. And then if you saw that that beer tap up there, there's 8 beers on tap. We're in the basement now. You would be amazed at how much shit there is down here and how it seems to multiply during the night somehow. This is a 16 by 10 walk-in. Just had this custom built and brought down here because these ceilings are pretty low. See, there's a thermometer right there. It's 40 degrees inside. And hey, you got some shelves put in today. All right. So there are the shelves. These guys, that's where the kegs for the beer are going to go. It'll be against this wall. This is known as a dual gas system. It handles CO2 and nitrogen, so that you can have normal beers like Bud Light and whatever that are carbonated. It'll handle those, and the CO2 pushes the beer out. But uncarbonated beers like Boddington's or Guinness, you need to have a nitrogen-based system, and so this will handle both. It's basically there's a lever right here, and you can decide which one of these two lines you're dealing with. Any of those things can handle any type of beer, so that's cool. We're gonna have Guinness on tap. And over here, Micromatic. That's the pump that pumps the beer out. I don't know if you can see this. There we go. Micromatic, and then all of those kegs come out through this one big black tube, and that has 8 different beer lines in it, and also a send and receive line for the glycol refrigerant, and that's what keeps it nice and cold through the line. So if you think about it, when you pour a beer, you're still going to have a line of beer inside that line that just sits there and waits for the next beer. So when you get a draft beer pulled, that's what you're drinking. It's beer that's sitting in that line right there. This system right here, that's all that's from Pepsi. So that goes up to the soda gun up there, and that's where all the sodas are held while they're waiting to be shot out the gun. So we're almost done. I think we're going to open a week from today, hopefully, if all of our stuff arrives, but we'll see if that'll actually happen, since every single date that they've told us on shipping so far has not happened, so I don't see any reason why these will be any different, but we'll see. That's it. See ya.